So, Scorpios, let's delve into the astrological picture that is emerging for you financially starting June 14, 2025. The key here is the transit of Pluto, your ruling planet, and its interaction with Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion. These planetary influences create a powerful synergistic effect that directly affects your financial sphere. Pluto, as it passes through certain signs and houses, symbolizes profound transformation and the possibility of rebirth. In this case, its aspect to your sign indicates a period of radical change regarding money and resources. This is a time when old financial strategies may become obsolete and new, more effective approaches become necessary. Jupiter, in turn, brings opportunities for growth and expansion. Its favorable influence can manifest in the form of unexpected sources of income, a promotion, or even a lucky coincidence leading to financial gain. It is important to realize that this is not just random luck, but the result of your willingness to change and ability to adapt to new conditions. The transit of these planets opens the door to financial success for you, requiring your active participation and willingness to transform. However, to maximize this potential, it is not enough to simply wait for the weather to clear. You need to understand what specific steps to take to channel this energy. There is one more important aspect that will help you realize the full potential of this period. To make the most of the prospects, Scorpions need to actively develop their analytical skills. The ability to see patterns, calculate risks and evaluate potential benefits will be your key asset. Start by learning the basics of financial literacy. Immerse yourself in market analysis, research various investment instruments. Don't be afraid to ask questions of experts and learn from others' experiences. Remember that success comes to those who are willing to invest time and effort in self-education. The deeper you understand the principles of the financial system, the more opportunities you will be able to see and use to your advantage, especially with a favorable transit forming in the middle of 2025. However, there are other, no less important factors affecting the financial well-being of Scorpios that are worth talking about separately. So, we have found that the transit of Pluto in conjunction with Jupiter creates a powerful impetus for financial change in the lives of Scorpios beginning in mid-June 2025. But that's only part of the picture. Don't forget the influence of Venus, the planet of love and prosperity, especially in Cancer. Venus in Cancer sharpens your intuition, making you incredibly receptive to hidden opportunities. During this period, trust your inner voice when making financial decisions. Develop a flair for lucrative deals and promising investments. Venus in Cancer gives Scorpios the ability to feel money, to pick up on market trends, and to see potential where others fail to notice it. This is a time when intuition can be your most valuable financial asset. But how can you make the most of this gift? So, Scorpios, as you approach a favorable period, it's important to remember, astrological influences are a powerful impetus, but not an automatic guarantee of success. As a professional astrologer mentor, I always emphasize the need for active participation. In your case, the synergy of Pluto and Jupiter certainly points to financial opportunities, but how do you realize them? Here, a combination of intuition and rational analysis comes to the forefront. Venus in Cancer, as we've already mentioned, enhances your instinct for money. But don't rely on intuition alone. Successful strategies are built on a foundation of data. Study company financial reports, analyze market trends, and pay attention to expert forecasts. Use your intuition to feel the pulse of the market, but make decisions based on facts. Example, you feel that the shares of a certain company are about to rise. Before investing, conduct a thorough analysis, study financial indicators, profit and loss statements, learn about the company's plans for the future. If your intuition and analysis coincide, this is a signal to act. Remember, financial literacy is your reliable ally. Understand the basics of investing, learn to read financial reports, study various investment instruments. The better you understand how money works, the more effectively you will be able to use favorable astrological influences. However, not everything is as simple as it seems at first glance. There is one more important factor that can affect your financial luck during this period. The influence of Mars, the planet of action and energy, in the sign of Virgo during this period will be especially tangible for Scorpios. Virgo, as a sign, emphasizes detail, analysis and organization. This means that to achieve truly impressive financial results, you Scorpios will need to be meticulous and systematic in planning your money matters. Forget about spontaneous decisions and impulsive spending. It's time to develop a clear strategy, where each step will be calculated and aimed at achieving specific financial goals. Mars in Virgo will endow you with diligence and attention to detail, which will allow you to identify hidden opportunities and avoid potential risks. Use this period to optimize your budget, analyze your expenses and find more efficient ways to manage your finances. Think about how you can improve your organization in your work processes, as this could be the key to a promotion at work. And don't forget about opportunities that require careful research and analysis. After all, luck loves the prepared. However, how do you build a foundation for future financial success? So, Scorpios, as you prepare for the financial takeoff that the stars predict from mid-June 2025, it's crucial to lay a solid foundation. That foundation is your personal financial plan. Don't see it as a boring formality, but as a treasure map leading to your goals. Determine what you want to accomplish, whether it's buying real estate, creating passive income, or early retirement. Then, develop a detailed budget that takes into account all your income and expenses. Don't be afraid to invest, but do so thoughtfully. Research different investment instruments, assess the risks and potential returns. Remember that even small but regular investments can yield significant returns over time. Risk management is another critical element of your financial plan. Protect yourself from unforeseen events by building a financial safety cushion and ensuring the most important aspects of your life. Finally, be disciplined and consistent in implementing your financial plan. It will require effort and self-control, but the results will be worth it. Remember that even the most brilliant astrological forecast won't work if you don't make your own efforts. And what else can help you unlock the potential of the financial opportunities inherent in this period? More on that later. In anticipation of this significant period, when the planetary energies are aligned in such a favorable configuration for you, let's look at another important factor of success. The Sun, being in the sign of Gemini, activates your sociability and thirst for new knowledge. At this time, it is especially important to expand your social circle. Do not miss the opportunity to attend various events, conferences, seminars, even online platforms where you can meet interesting people and get valuable information. It is now, thanks to the influence of the Sun in Gemini, that your ability to establish contacts will reach a peak. Don't hesitate to take the initiative, make new acquaintances and maintain old connections. After all, it is through communication and information exchange that you may receive information about promising projects, lucrative offers, or even the very opportunities associated with a promotion at work, winnings or inheritance. Be open to new ideas and points of view, listen carefully and ask questions. This will help you see potential where others fail to see it. Don't forget that luck loves those who take action. But how exactly do you use your communication skills to get the most out of a situation? We'll talk about that a little later. So, Scorpios, as you prepare for your financial breakthrough from mid-2025, remember the power of communication. The Sun in Gemini, as we've already mentioned, endows you with incredible sociability. But how exactly do you use this gift to increase your cash flow? The answer is simple: connections solve everything. Do not miss the opportunity to attend professional conferences, seminars, exhibitions. Even ordinary friendly meetings can become a starting point for promising projects. Make active use of online platforms and professional networks. Join thematic groups, participate in discussions, share your knowledge and, of course, do not hesitate to ask questions. This is how you will be able to get valuable information about new financial opportunities, startups, investment projects, which may have remained out of your sight until now. It is important not just to accumulate contacts, but to build trusting relationships. Be sincere, show interest in your interlocutor, offer your help and support. Remember that successful financial decisions are often made on the basis of information received from reliable sources. And these sources are people with whom you have established strong ties. Develop negotiation, persuasion and presentation skills. This will help you close favorable deals, find investors and promote your projects. But do all opportunities lie on the surface, in the areas we are used to? Should we expect only the obvious paths to enrichment? Scorpios, in addition to the influence of the planets we have discussed, the transit of Uranus in Taurus should not be underestimated. This aspect will bring an element of surprise and innovation into your life, especially in the financial sector. Uranus is the planet of change, and in Taurus, a sign associated with material possessions, it can open up whole new horizons for you. Be ready for unconventional approaches, for opportunities that seemed unrealistic before. It is important to realize that Uranus requires flexibility and adaptation. Don't cling to old, tried-and-true methods, but be open to experimentation. You may have to learn new technologies or take part in a project that goes beyond what you are used to. It is your willingness to change and receptivity to innovation that will be your key to a financial breakthrough. Don't be afraid to take risks, but remember the importance of sensible analysis and evaluation of potential opportunities. It is likely that now you will be able to access sources of income that you didn't even realize you had. New opportunities are only part of the picture. It is important to understand what modern tools and knowledge will help you realize this potential. Scorpios, in the context of the powerful financial momentum that will begin to gather momentum in mid-June 2025, you should not overlook one of the key trends of our time, the rapid development of financial technology. We are not just talking about fashionable trends, but about real tools that can multiply your income. Cryptocurrencies, blockchain, artificial intelligence, all of these are not just words, but potential sources of enrichment, which, however, require deep study and meaningful application. Immerse yourself in the world of these innovations, explore the possibilities of decentralized finance, learn the algorithms behind trading bots, and learn how to use artificial intelligence-based analytics platforms to predict market trends. Remember, Uranus in Taurus is already hinting at changes to come in the financial sector, and your readiness for those changes will be a determining factor in your success. Remember that even the most accurate analysis and the most advanced technology are powerless without faith in your own success and a clear vision of your desired outcome. What is the role of dreams in achieving financial prosperity? Scorpios, let's delve into another important aspect of your monetary success that will begin to unfold on June 14, 2025. We will now talk about the power of your subconscious mind and how to properly tune it to the wave of prosperity. Pay attention to the influence of Neptune in Pisces. This celestial body, being in the sign of Pisces, has an incredibly powerful influence on your dreams, intuition, and ability to visualize. It is now more important than ever to learn to dream big and concretely. Visualize not just abstract financial success, but clear pictures, a promotion, a big win, or news of an unexpected inheritance. Remember that belief in your abilities is the foundation of any achievement. Let go of doubts and negative attitudes that may have held you back in the past. Develop positive thinking as a valuable skill. Start each day thinking that you are worthy of financial prosperity and that the universe is ready to provide you with all the resources you need. Feel this confidence within you and you will see new doors and opportunities begin to open. Do not lose sight of this powerful tool, because it is able to create real miracles. And what else will help you to strengthen the effect of these practices? So, Scorpios, we've already laid the foundation for your financial success starting June 14, 2025. But how do you turn favorable astrological influences into real money? The answer lies in the power of your mind. Harness the power of visualization. Visualize yourself as prosperous, wealthy, and confident. Visualize specific goals, a promotion at work, a big win, an inheritance. Feel the joy of having what you want. Create your wish board, place on it images of everything you want to achieve in the financial sphere. Let it be in front of your eyes, reminding you of your goals and motivating you to action. Don't forget about affirmations, positive statements that you repeat to yourself every day. For example, I am a money magnet, I easily attract financial prosperity, I am worthy of prosperity. Repeat them with faith and conviction. Remember that thoughts are material. Your subconscious mind is a powerful tool that can help you reach incredible heights. Fill it with positive attitudes and you will see your financial reality begin to change for the better. However, visualization and positive thinking alone are not enough. There is another important factor to consider on the road to financial success. The influence of Saturn in Aries from June 14, 2025 will be a kind of financial maturity test for Scorpios. This planetary configuration will require maximum discipline and responsibility in money matters. Saturn, as a strict teacher, does not tolerate frivolity and encourages long-term planning. This is a time when the importance of adhering to financial rules and obligations must be clearly understood. Any attempts to circumvent the law or evade taxes can lead to serious consequences. It is now more important than ever to develop the habit of living within your means, avoiding impulsive spending and unnecessary debt. Saturn in Aries will force you to face the truth and evaluate your financial capabilities. It will require you to be honest with yourself and others. During this period, it is especially important to focus on building a solid financial foundation. Investments should be deliberate and conservative, and risks should be carefully weighed. Saturn does not like haste and requires patience. Remember that long-term success is built on hard work and consistency. And, of course, the question arises, how exactly to develop these necessary qualities in yourself to make the most of this favorable period. And so, when the celestial bodies line up in favorable configurations, it is especially important to remember the fundamental principles of financial success. Discipline and responsibility become your reliable allies on the road to prosperity. So where do you start? By creating a clear budget. It's not just numbers on paper, it's a map of your financial journey. Keeping up with bills, loans, and payment deadlines is a demonstration of respect for yourself and your financial reputation. Avoid debts as dangerous reefs that can wreck the ship of your financial hopes. Every Scorpio seeking success must learn to say no to impulsive spending and questionable investments. Financial responsibility is not a limitation, but freedom from anxiety and uncertainty. By developing these qualities, you will not only prepare yourself for the auspicious period beginning June 14, 2025, but also lay a solid foundation for long-term financial well-being. This will allow you to face the future with confidence and take advantage of the opportunities that will open up before you. But what if you look even deeper into the potential this period holds?